Christmas is right around the corner, which means it's time for Jordan Brand to gift us with a brand new colorway on the iconic Air Jordan 11. This year, Jordan Brand takes inspiration from a colorway that we last saw in 2016 on a low top, and now they have transformed it onto their more popular mid top, and I think they did a pretty good job with the execution. So with that being said, my name is Chris Young, and let's go ahead and take a first look at the Air Jordan 11 Cherry. Traditional packaging returns for the Jordan 11 Cherry. You don't get that upscale slide out packaging that we were used to seeing in the 2010s. It's just a gray and black box with our Jordan branding in the center. And then once we take a look at the sizing tag, it does read Air Jordan 11 Retro, with the official colorway of these being white, varsity red, and black. The Air Jordan 11 Cherry is set to release December 10th for a retail price of $225. Like many Jordan 11 releases around the holidays in previous years, expect these to be widely accessible despite the Memphis theft that took place a few months ago. As long as you enter your raffles on sites like Foot Locker, Finish Line, JD, and Foot Action, you should be successful in your pursuit for this sneaker. So good luck to all of you going for these. And with all of the general information out of the way on the Air Jordan 11 Cherry, let's go ahead and take a look at the details that this sneaker possesses. Getting things started on the upper of this Tinker Hatfield Classic, we get that iconic patent leather done in varsity red, which wraps all the way around this sneaker, and it absolutely pops when it shines in the light. The tongue as well as surrounding areas of it are done in this white ballistic mesh, and then taking a look at the halfway point of the tongue, we have this varsity red Jumpman, and for the newbies in the game who may not be able to decipher what the black text reads, it's supposed to read Jumpman Jordan when you turn this sneaker on its side. Weaving through these nylon lace holders, we get these cotton and round white laces that are inspired by the net on a basketball rim. Removing the insole from these, it is done in varsity red, and then on the heel, we have a white Jumpman logo. Rounding out the details of the upper, on the lateral side of the heel, we have this varsity red Jumpman, and then on the very back of this sneaker, we have a printed numerical 23 in white. Directly below the patent leather, we get this firm white midsole, and then turning this sneaker over to the bottom, we have this translucent icy outsole with varsity red traction pods, as well as this carbon fiber shank plate that I had to knock on a few times just for old time's sake. If you guys know, you know, that was how we differentiated a real versus fake Jordan 11 a few years ago. Onto the sizing of the Air Jordan 11s. If this is going to be your first pair, I would recommend that you remain true to size with this sneaker. The Air Jordan 11s have never really fit too snug or too wide in my opinion, and for those of you wondering about the comfort on this sneaker, it's pretty average. I mean, the Air Jordan 11s are almost 30 years old now, which is absolutely crazy to fathom, but if you're able to look past that slight caveat and just think about what MJ did in this sneaker, which was leading the Chicago Bulls to a 72-10 regular season record and capping it off with an NBA championship, you will see just how special this Tinker Hatfield design is. Alright guys, now that we've wrapped up this review, I just want to give my final thoughts and analysis on the Air Jordan 11 Cherry. When I take a look at a colorway like this, it is undoubtedly clean, and it is also a subtle reminder that simple gets the job done every time. I can really appreciate the flawless transition of this colorway from a low top to a mid top, and this colorway looks very similar to an Air Jordan 11 PE made for Blake Griffin to commemorate his time as an Oklahoma Sooner. But those are just some of my thoughts. Now I'm interested to know what all of you think about the Air Jordan 11 Cherry. Do you plan on going for these on December 10th, or are you going to leave this pair to someone else? As always, thank you guys so much for the support that you give me on this platform. If you enjoyed what you saw today, leave this video a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, so we can go ahead and surpass that 7,500 subscriber mark. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and throw the Air Jordan 11 Cherries on feet. Stay safe, Stay blessed, aim high for all of your goals, and until next time, I'm out.